The last time Nehawu members set for a bargaining conference was in 2013, with the union's leadership in agreement that a lot has changed in the labour space since then. Challenges outlined include retrenchments, austerity measures and the undermining of collective bargaining, which Nehawu's President Mike Shingange says have served to weaken the public service.
The way the economy is restructuring across, the way there's a lot of informalization, and the way there's a lot of attempt to amend the labor relations dispensations to strip off the protections of the workers. It needs the unions in our daytime to adapt and make sure that they adapt to the new changes, and also they defend their members. So that's why we are here.
Shingange says adding to the challenge is the issue of geopolitics that he says have frustrated the workers. He says the imposed US tariffs are already being felt.
We are meeting in a context where the tariffs and the trade wars of big capital is affecting the workers, the economic situations of every country, and jobs get lost. And I know, as at the end of this month, VAT is going to lose about 66 workers who were employed by one of that institution here in Gauteng. I know in Hoedspruit there are some learning centers that were also funded that were going to lose workers. These were our members, are not just workers, but beyond being our members, they are family men and women. They are breadwinners. As of next month, they are going to join the queues of unemployment. As a trade union movement, as a revolutionary trade union, as an instrument of our people, how and what do we do to fight back and to ensure that this madness of power-hungry Trump does not affect the stability and the economic growth and social justice of our people.
Nehawu says of concern is also the trust deficit over time between workers and their unions.
When they can't feel your stress about them, when they can't feel your concern about their plight, it's a betrayal. I want to get comrades. The most important thing that we have as a relationship, as a union and our members, is trust. It's trust. Workers must be able to trust the union. Workers must be able to trust the collective leadership of the union. Workers must be able to believe in the collective leadership of the union because they understand that you understand their problems. The moment we lose that trust is the moment our organization will be in trouble.
The union also added its voice to the national dialogue.
Any dialogue that does not take stock in assessing that we once said there shall be a health care scheme run by the state, which in our case, the National Health Insurance. To what extent have we implemented that? Any dialogue, and the South Africa we want, that does not say that in the Freedom Charter there was once a demand for a free, compulsory and quality education at the universities. It's not, in our view, a genuine national dialogue. It's to reinvent the wheel and guide it. One comrade said last night, we are not suffering as South Africans from not talking. We talk a lot. We are suffering from not implementing.
Nehawu is also looking to embark on a recruitment drive, with the union also calling on workers to unite. The delegates looking to leave the conference with a review of Nehawu's national bargaining strategy across sectors, and also to adopt an improved coordination, cohesion and synergy on centralized bargaining for the protection of workers. SABC News in Boksburg.